Welcome to today's. Sorry. Okay. So good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's segment of the Macbeth reunion. I know almost all of you have read the play and are aware of many of the tragic events that occurred. Many of them still have not been resolved, which brings us here today. We have brought back the characters from the dead to hear what they have to say. With that said, let's call up Banquo. Hi, Banquo. How are you?
I'm fine.
All right, just have a seat here. Just have a few questions for you. So I know it may be hard to remember some of the stuff, but how did it feel to be betrayed by someone you were so loyal to?
Honestly, it changed my outlook on everything. Like, when I looked at it, I wondered, how he could ever do this to me. Because it was disappointing, because the first thing I thought about when I died was how he could do this to me. And honestly, I looked at it with, how our brotherhood, it was just all a lie. Because he was the one who plotted my murder. And if I could ask right now, I would wonder, and I would ask him honestly why he would do such a thing.
Well, before he started to become king and he started to get more power as the days went by, did you feel like that would start to change him?
I don't know, because when I looked at it, Macbeth, he was a very smart player. He really was. And when I looked at it, it could have changed him. It did change him in a way, because I felt like all of the power and all of the respect that he had, that he gained and everything, I felt like it overwhelmed him in a way. And it did change him. It didn't change him for the good, but it changed him for the worse.
When going back to when the witches were first showed and you guys spoke to them, or Macbeth did you feel like it was a bad idea? Did you have a bad gut feeling about it?
Of course. I thought it was a horrible idea. Because at the end, many people died. And also the noble, respectful king also died as well. And all in the end, it made no difference. Because both Macbeth and Lady Macbeth died. So it didn't make any difference at all.
When Macbeth asked you if you would stay loyal to him through anything, did you feel like something was wrong? Did you feel as to why would he ask you such a question? You knew you guys were almost brothers. What was it that was in his mind that was going to ask you, would you stay loyal to me through everything?
I did not think much of it, to be honest. I didn't think much of it. Because he asked me a question, but I really wondered because it was out of the blue. Maybe he was in trouble, and maybe I thought that he was trying to figure out whether or not I would be there for him. And I thought about it, and I was like, it's kind of awkward and it's kind of weird, but you never know.
I guess a lot of your questions are unanswered, yes. But we can solve that today. And at the end, you did know that Macbeth had to have a partner in crime or crimes. Did you ever think of who they could have been?
Yeah, honestly, it could have been anyone, because Macbeth seems like one of those people where he made many alliances with other people, but at the same time, he was married. So, and that person I know that was very loyal to him, and it was Lady Macbeth. So it could have been Lady Macbeth, and I wouldn't be surprised if it was.
So Lady Macbeth, huh? Well, maybe we can solve those answers today. We have Lady Macbeth here. Let's give a round of applause. Come on in, Lady Macbeth. Have a seat over here. How are you today? All right, have a seat.
So many people.
So I know you've gone through a lot, and I couldn't even imagine what it's like, but what drove you to kill yourself?
I just couldn't handle it anymore. Macbeth was going crazy. Everywhere I looked, I seen blood. I smelled blood. Tasted blood. I seen blood on my hands. All the time. I used to get the milk. Clean. But it wouldn't come up. I couldn't handle it. King Duncan's blood all over me. It's like I was showering in his blood. Out. These damn spots. Out. Out.
Okay, yeah. All right. How did you feel about Macbeth killing all these other people behind your back? Did it ruin your relationship?
Honestly, I had mixed feelings about that. I didn't know if I really wanted him to kill everybody, but I know if he did it, then, we would have got caught, and I was in that big mess. I don't even know why I agreed to do it in the first place, helping with killing King Duncan, and, covering it all up. It's just too much for me.
Sorry about that. And did you feel guilty when Macbeth had killed Duncan?
Did I feel guilty? Of course I felt guilty. He just reminded me of my father. My father who died when he was young.
And what was your relationship with your father like?
He used to take me out to the forest and we used to do some archery. we used to play games and we used to throw like, like little balls of grass at each other. and then when he died, I remember Macbeth was there for me since I was a little girl. I was like about 12 years old.
So if you felt this way, how come you still encouraged Macbeth to kill Duncan?
Because he was the only one there for me. No one else was there for me. Everybody would ask me, Macbeth. Well, like Lady Macbeth. No one likes me nervous. We have blood on our hands. Blood. Blood. Out. Blood.
Alright, and Banquo, did you have anything to say to Lady Macbeth?
No. Not really. But I do wonder, why would you do such a thing?
I just want to feel a little loved. Everybody wants love.
And everybody wants power as well, as it seems.
Yeah.
And let's call Macduff our final guest for today. Hello, Macduff.
Hello.
How are you? Have a seat, Macduff. So, Macduff, we know you had to make some serious decisions. You had to leave your family in Scotland.
Yeah.
You have to handle a lot of stuff back. Did you regret leaving your family in Scotland?
I was really regret. But in that situation, I have no choice. I don't know what Macbeth would do to me. If he can kill the King Duncan, he can also kill me, right? In order for me to be safe, I have to leave Scotland. I have no choice. I don't want my reputation to be ruined by the murderer Macbeth. And I thought that my family, my little children and my wife would be safe in Scotland. Because if Macbeth really that hates me, if he thought that I'm really a threat of him, he should kill me. Why he would kill my family? This is really bad.
I see.
Yeah.
And did it ever occur to you that you should have took your family to fight?
I have thought about this, but everything is in a hurry. When Ross and I have decided to leave Scotland, we leave it immediately. There's actually no time for my family, my little children to pack themselves and follow me. Everything's in a hurry, and yeah.
I see. Must have been a tough decision to make. What did you think Malcolm's intentions were before finding out that he was loyal to you?
Malcolm's intention. Ah, yes, I remember that. That is really strange to me, and it's so weird. You know what? The Malcolm that I knew before is a good and loyal person. But on that day, he said some disloyal things. He even asked me to offer him to the murderer Macbeth to fulfill his desire. Maybe I guess he got mad just because the murderer has become the king, or maybe he's just testing me to see whether I'm loyal or not. I don't know. You should ask me. You should ask Malcolm.
I see. And lastly, I know this is an emotional topic for you, but your wife did call you a traitor. She felt so disowned by you. Knowing this, how did you feel?
Is that true? This is really disappointing. My wife didn't even believe me. She thought that the reason for me to leave Scotland is because I've killed King Duncan. I don't know. But everything is over. My wife is dead, and it's not important to me anymore.
Alright. Well, I'm sorry about this, and I know all of your questions are still unanswered, but we will be back and we'll just take a 5-minute commercial break. Don't go anywhere.
Don't mind the coaches.